Hi, my name's Kim Parker from Plumline Solutions. Your objective today is to learn Quick Query. First, you will learn the setup requirements for Quick Query and then how to use it. Quick Query is a tool used to query the Microsoft Dynamics SL database. It has the ability to view, filter, sort, add, or remove columns. The data may be exported to Excel and then refreshed each time the file is opened when using a connection. Users may also create custom queries to include customer tables or third-party products, for example. Please reference the Web Apps Deployment Guide for prerequisite installs. Prior to using Quick Query, you need to configure the software. This is usually done by a system administrator. To do this, there are two things that need to be set up. The first step is to open Access Rights Maintenance. You must give rights to the necessary web applications. In your example today, the group has rights to all of Web Apps and Quick Query rights for rich client screens. Feel free to pause the video to review the rights. The second step is to assign rights to web services. To do this, click on the Web Service tab. There are many web service rights available. The ones listed here reflect the rights for all of web services. Please feel free to pause the video to review the rights. Also reference the Web Apps Deployment Guide for specific rights per feature. From the Microsoft Dynamics SL Web Apps menu, select Quick Query. One of our business scenarios today is the accounting manager wants to know what the outstanding receivables are for a customer. By accessing Quick Query, they may select one of many queries that ship with Microsoft Dynamics SL and get the answer very quickly. For today's example, let's expand Accounts Receivable. Then select Customer Balances. Click Actions. Let's say we want to remove some of the columns in the display or change the order of them. To do this, we want to click Choose Columns. If you want to move the order, you would select the column title. As you see, it shows up in the caption, and you would say move it up or move it down to change the order of how it's displayed. If you want it to be removed altogether, you would select it and click Remove. When you're done with your changes, you would then click OK. Since we only want to see the customer balances for one customer, we're going to filter. So let's select Expression Builder. Select Add Filter. Customer ID already defaults in the field. Let's select Is, and then we want to define which customer we want to view. Click Done, and you'll notice the display only shows that customer. For our second scenario, we want to go back to the main Quick Query menu. In this scenario, you want to see if any new contracts are added each week. You will create an Excel file with a connection that can be refreshed. Select Contract Management, then Contracts. Under the Actions menu, we're going to select Copy button under Export to Excel. We'll be prompted to see if we want to open or save the file. Right now, we want to open it. This will copy all the data into the Excel spreadsheet. We want to enable editing. And now close your file. Now that we have it copied in there, we're going to create a connection. So let's create connection by clicking the connection button. Again, you'll be prompted to open or save, and we want to open. Enable editing. You'll also get a security warning, so enable your content. Click your Data tab, and you'll see Existing Connections. Click that. Here it'll have your file name, so you want to open it, and you'll have the option here to how do you want to view the data. For this example, we're just going to take the defaults and click OK. It'll load your data, and there you have it. So now we're going to save the file. It's always going to save it as read only because you're querying from the database and you don't want to be able to overwrite that data. So we'll say OK. Save it to a location where you want to go open it each week. Okay, then all we have to do is close. Now what you'll do each week is you're going to find your file. You'll enable the content, go to the Data tab, click Refresh All, and then any new data that has been added will refresh your spreadsheet and you'll have up-to-date data. And that's all you have to do to use Quick Query in Microsoft Dynamics SL Web Apps. That concludes our demo for today.